Oh,
Good morning, pure structured traders. Today is October 1st, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil. I'll be giving you some of the major levels I got on S&P. Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels. Then we'll go over the levels on gold and oil for you guys. So again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We'd love to get back to you guys. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So for S&P 500, at a nice level of support right around these 430750s. We bounced off of that area. I do think maybe we may pull into our next level above 4323.75. So for those who are looking for the long, that's where you could probably look into it. We may struggle a little bit around these peaks, so we'll see what happens. But my next level up 43.2375, and then above that 43.3950. Support underneath for me, underneath 43.0750 is going to be 42.9525, and then 42.6950 is going to be my next level of support. But with that, I'm going to hand it over to Wendy. She'll go over some of the minor levels she has up on her chart as well.
good morning. Good morning. I'm going to share my screen.
Sure.
See it?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go back to yesterday. You can see how this area here at 68.75 was support. All this nonsense. Support, support, support. Pretty strong support. So that tells you, gives you a hint that the bulls might be back into play. But you don't have to go long here if you're not comfortable. What you can do is start marking your micro peaks. Just take your time and breathe. There's never a rush to get in a trade. Lose the FOMO because it'll kick you in the ass every single time. Now you want to start marking your peaks since you know that this is strong support. Here's one right here at 75.25. You can see how the market started to go above it, went below it, went above it, and then boom, here we go, right around that area. Okay, peak number 2 is right here at 81.75. Resistance, 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 resistance. What is the job of resistance? To bring it down, down, but it never did. Took it right back to here at this micro level for the bounce up. Here's support, main support looking left. It's not showing on my chart, but looking left from 930, went above it, went down almost to it, and then shot right back up. So if you're not afraid to enter the long here on the shallow rotation, get in because you know it's bullish, it's ripping. Here's your support from 930 looking left, and here is your third micro peak. This is a pretty significant peak because look here, it's also the neck of the double top, micro double top. Resistance here, it's trying to be resistance. Here's the ultimate goal. Both David and I have this level up here. That's the ultimate goal. But if you're not in a trade, let this break up with purpose. Don't get in on the rip. If you didn't get in long here, let it go up, let it come down, use this as support for the move up. So these are the micro peaks that have been used from yesterday. We don't have any to be used yet, but we're marked and loaded, locked and loaded for this third micro peak right here. So that's it for SPOOs. That's all I've got. And I'm going to send it back to you for oil and gold, Dave.
All right. Perfect. Good job.
Thank you.
Right, so let me pull this up here for you guys. All right. So looking over at gold, we did have nice movement to the upside. We bounced off of a key level we had during London session, 1750.8, rotated around there for a little bit, and then finally pushed through our resistance at 1755.9. You can see we're above that. So as long as we hold support there, look for it to retest 58.8, and then above that 1761.1 is our next target up above. Above 61.1, next level 65.3, so keep that in mind. Support underneath 50.8 is going to be 48.9 as the next level down. So we'll see what happens on gold. Let's take a look at crude oil here real quickly. Crude oil, we did have support that came in a little bit lower than our area. Want to see it come down into 74.08, but it didn't. It kind of held a little bit of a higher level, which is right around these 74.25s before it rotated back up. Looking like it wants to try to come back into 75.19. So we'll see if it gets all the way up there. If we reject that, that's going to be our resistance to try to pull it down. If we get above that, 75.38 is the next area, and then 75.74 is the next area for a test above for resistance. So we'll see what happens on crude oil as well as we get into this open, but let's go ahead and prepare, guys.